Hello everybody, this is Mac here, and today I'm going to be talking about how Battlefield 4 will still be supported after Battlefield Hardline, and how we could still see some DLC added for Battlefield 4. Now, since the Battlefield Hardline beta is already gone, it was only here for a few days, I just want to talk about Battlefield Hardline and talk about Battlefield 4 now. There has been kind of this split in the community, and there's people that like Battlefield Hardline and really enjoyed the beta, but then there's also the people that don't enjoy Hardline. There's also people that think, it's not really Battlefield. So I just want to talk about Battlefield 4 and if it will actually be supported, and how they will probably actually give us more content for Battlefield 4 even after Hardline is released. Now, Hardline will be released on March 17th, but that's only in North America. If you live anywhere else in the world, it'll probably be March 19th through March 20th. And I really enjoy Battlefield Hardline. I really enjoy it. I think it's a fun game. I really like the cops and robbers. I like the less serious tone of it, and I really like that. I mean, Battlefield 4 is still a fun game. But a few months ago, and this was before Battlefield Hardline beta, this was over 2 months ago, DICE made a post on their news part of Battlelog, and they talked about how Battlefield 4 will still, that final stand for Battlefield 4, the final stand expansion, is not the end for the Battlefield 4 lifespan. And they were also talking about how they wanted input on classic maps. I already made a video on that a few months ago, whenever that information came out, but I still want to talk about this because I really want a 6th DLC. And I feel like, they're probably not going to give us much content until Battlefield Hardline comes out next month. Whenever Battlefield Hardline comes out, they may give us some more information on Battlefield Hardline, like BF Weekly and stuff. They'll probably, every Wednesday they'll probably give us more information on stuff. But then, once Battlefield Hardline comes out, I would assume probably a few months after Battlefield Hardline has been out, people probably get a little bored of the, style of play. That's not really the game in general, and how the game may be bad. I mean, it may be broken, it may not be, I feel like once people start getting a little stale of the gameplay, then DICE will probably go, hey guys, we're gonna give you this free, or hopefully, maybe free, maybe it's a small price, but we're gonna give you this 6 DLC, maybe some returning maps, maybe some fan favorite maps from Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, Battlefield 2, 1942. We'll give you these free, we'll give you these maps, and here you can come back to play some Battlefield 4. And that would probably be maybe 2-3 months after the release of Battlefield Hardline, so maybe May, June, around that time. And once people, I guess, unlocked everything for Battlefield Hardline, or most things that they're gonna use. I mean, I feel like Battlefield Hardline, the rank up system was quite fast in the beta, and I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if that was just because it's a beta and it was only there for a few days. They wanted you to rank up pretty fast, but I do think that it was a little bit too fast. I mean, I got to rank 50 in pretty much the 6 days of the beta being out. I got to rank 51 or so, and I guess you could say that, I mean, I did quite well in the beta. I mean, my KD, my win-loss ratio, all those were pretty good. I got quite a few kills, but then again, I didn't use many boosts because it took me a while to actually find out how to use boost in the Battlefield Hardline beta. I didn't use boost, and I still got to rank 50 pretty fast, and I unlocked quite a few weapons. Although I was, trying to, try and get as many weapons, try and rank up as fast as possible, because the beta was only for 6 days. Well, it was supposed to be 5 days, but they increased it an extra day because of server problems and stuff. Once Battlefield Hardline kind of gets stale, once people, I guess, get higher ranks, if the rank up system is as fast as the Battlefield Hardline beta, people will probably get up to rank 150, which is max rank, pretty fast. So what DICE could do is, bring the people back to Battlefield 4 for a little bit with a new DLC, and maybe even increase the level cap on there, so that people have more of an incentive to rank up. The only problem with that is there's really not an incentive to rank up after you get probably rank 20, rank 30. And that was one of my biggest problems in Battlefield 4, was that once you rank up to probably about, I would say about after rank 30, there's really no incentive to keep ranking up. And, you know, you don't unlock any new weapons. You know, after rank 20 or so, you probably unlock most of the assignments that you're going to need. And there's not really an incentive to keep ranking up. There's not really a, you know, reason to make it to max rank except for, like, bragging rights. The only thing that you really unlock after that, except for, like, dog tags and stuff, is you get, you know, you get a knife. That's, you know, for level 100, you get a cool bipod knife, which is a cool knife, but you don't worry, there's not too much incentive to actually rank up in that game. But they could also add some more ranks and do stuff like that. I think that would bring people back. But the main thing I want to get at is I really want a 6th DLC in Battlefield 4 or a new DLC. I mean, I don't really care if they just bring back old maps. I mean, if they could do this, I would just have every map from Battlefield 3, or most maps from Battlefield 3, just paste it into Battlefield 4. I wouldn't really care if that was a thing, because most of the Battlefield 3 maps are pretty good. Take all the maps from Battlefield 3, and even, you know, Battlefield 2, Bad Company 2, Bad Company 1. Just take all those maps, put them into Battlefield 4. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Of course, that would take a while, and I wouldn't even really care if they didn't add any new stuff, or even if the graphics were the same for the maps and all the textures and stuff. Because I just want to play on the Battlefield 3 maps with 64 players. I mean, and I feel a lot of other people that have played Battlefield 3 on the last generation consoles, you know, the Xbox 360 and the PS3, would love it to get, you know, to get Battlefield 4. If they have it on next gen, you know, you could get 64 players on these maps, and I would love that. Them to bring back old maps and maybe bring back some old weapons and stuff. You know, just bring back some old stuff or bring in some new stuff. I mean, they could do anything really, because, you know, like I said, there is that kind of split in the community, and I feel people will still be playing Battlefield 4 and people will be playing Battlefield Hardline. I mean, people that like that more open combat, that more vehicle combat, will probably play Battlefield 4. You know, if they want jets, attack choppers, if they want tanks and all that, they could play Battlefield 4. But if they want infantry combat, you know, more fast-paced gameplay, you know, more fast vehicles, you know, hot wire and stuff, then they'll play Battlefield Hardline. And I guess Battlefield Hardline's a bit more comical. You know, it has some funny things about it, and it's not taking itself as seriously as like a Battlefield game. And that's one of the things I really like about Battlefield Hardline. So let me know what you think in the comments. Would you like to see more content added to Battlefield 4? I think most people would say that, you know, they do want more content added to Battlefield 4. I mean, I seriously doubt that they, you know, add more content to something like Battlefield 3 or Bad Company 2 or a game like that. You know, like an older Battlefield. I don't know if they'll add content to those games. But Battlefield 4 has only been out for, you know, a little over a year. So I feel like they will give us more content for Battlefield 4, as well as give us DLC for Battlefield Hardline. I mean, you know, they'll give us, so Battlefield Hardline will come out, then they give us Battlefield 4 DLC. Then a little after that, after people, you know, start getting back into Battlefield Hardline, then they'll probably release the first DLC for Battlefield Hardline, and then they'll have like this, you know, these DLCs that they release, and I think that would be pretty cool. So let me know in the comments. Hope you all enjoy. Feedback is always appreciated, and I will see you guys in the next video.